Joke 1. Three engineers and three accountants are traveling by train to a conference. At the station, the three accountants each buy tickets and watch as the three engineers buy only a single ticket. How are you going to travel with only one ticket? Asked an accountant. Watch and you'll see, answers one of the engineers. They all board the train and the accountants take their seats, while the three engineers cram into a restroom and close the door behind them. Shortly after the train departs, the conductor comes around to collect tickets. He knocks on the restroom door and says, "Ticket, please." The door opens just a crack, and a single arm emerges with a ticket in hand. The conductor takes the ticket and moves on. The accountants are impressed by this clever trick. On the way back from the conference, they decide to try the same tactic and save some money. When they get to the station, they buy a single ticket for the return trip. To their astonishment, the engineers don't buy a ticket at all. How are you going to travel without a ticket? Asks one of the accountants. Watch and you'll see, answers an engineer. They all board the train. The three accountants cram into one restroom, and the three engineers cram into another restroom nearby. Shortly after the train departs, one of the engineers leaves his restroom, walks over to the restroom where the accountants are hiding, knocks on the door, and says, "Ticket, please." Joke 2. I was visiting a mental hospital, and I asked the director how they know if someone is insane and needs to be committed. He says it's actually very simple. We fill up a bathtub and offer the patient a bucket, a teacup, and a teaspoon and ask them to empty the bathtub. "Oh, I see," I said, and a sane person would choose the bucket because it's the biggest. The director shakes his head and says no. A sane person would pull the plug. Would you like a bed next to a window? Joke 3. A man with a completely bald head and only one leg is invited to a fancy dress party. He doesn't know what to wear to hide his head and his wooden leg, so he writes to a fancy dress company to explain his problem. A few days later, he receives a parcel with a note. "Dear sir, please find enclosed a pirate's outfit. The spotted handkerchief will cover your bald head, and with your wooden leg, you will look just right as a pirate." The man is offended that the outfit emphasizes his disability, so he writes a letter of complaint. A week passes and he receives another parcel and note. "Dear sir, sorry about the previous parcel. Please find enclosed a monk's habit. The long robe will cover your wooden leg, and with your bald head you will really look the part." The man is really incandescent with rage now because the company has gone from emphasizing his wooden leg to drawing attention to his bald head. So he writes a really strong letter of complaint. A few days later, he gets a very small parcel from the company with an accompanying letter. "Dear sir, please find enclosed a tin of golden syrup. We suggest you pour the tin of golden syrup over your bald head, let it harden, then stick your wooden leg up your arse and go as a toffee apple." If you liked this video, put a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss other jokes.